Do you want to know how to become more successful in your career or business by using public speaking? Well, I'm Dr. Edward Martin. I'm a public speaking coach and a motivational speaker, and I'm going to tell you all about public speaking right now and how it can really help you get ahead in your career or business. All right, and I'll talk to you as I'm driving. I'm heading off to my next speaking engagement right now. So I'll kind of talk to you and also watch the traffic at the same time. Okay, so here's what's so great about public speaking. There's actually a few things here. First of all, it doesn't cost you anything. Marketing and advertising, that could cost you thousands of dollars. That's okay for a really big company, and maybe they have a budget to lose a lot of money as they're trying to figure out how to advertise. But a small business person, it's pretty hard to do that. But public speaking, it doesn't cost you any money. Matter of fact, you may even get paid to speak. As you get more experience in speaking, you start getting a lot of paid speaking engagements. All right? But even when you're giving free speeches, you're still out there. People are getting to know you. You're making contacts. You're also getting new customers and clients and referrals. So public speaking can be great, and it doesn't cost you any money. It does cost you your time and effort, but that's okay because the payoff is pretty good. Okay, so let's get into this. Now, public speaking, let me give you an example. No matter what field you're in or business you're in, let's use an example. Let's say you're giving one speech a week in the beginning. And let's say you did that every week, or let's say 50 weeks out of the year. Okay? So let's say you're speaking 50 times a year, and let's say the average number of people in your room or in your audience is 50 people. So we're going to start off with small groups. All right? So 50 people in the room in each audience, and let's say you gave 50 speeches in a year. So 50 times 50 is 2,500. You would have spoken in a 12-month period to 2,500 people. You would have answered their questions. You would have talked about your topic, what you're trying to promote. And people are getting to trust you and ask you all these questions. You can't get that out of advertising and marketing. You just don't have the ability to do that. But public speaking, you can be out there speaking. And I'm starting off small with you, 50 speeches in a year. Some of my coaching clients speak 100 times a year. Some, if their goal is very big, they may be speaking 200 times a year. So you can decide one speech a week, and if you did it 50 times a year, you'd have 50 speeches. If you spoke 2 times a week, you'd have 100 speeches. So you have to decide what you're trying to achieve out of this. All right, and how big your goal is. But just think what that could mean in new business for you, new customers, new clients. And this is good for anyone. I have coaching clients and they're from all kinds of fields. Let me just name off a few, just so you can see that it works for just about anybody. I have physicians, I have attorneys, I have real estate agents, insurance brokers, I have restaurant owners, plumbers, carpenters. I have a new one they own a maid service, and they're out speaking and getting business. Like I say, this can work for just about any field. I have karate teachers, yoga teachers, music teachers. Anything where you need more customers or clients, public speaking can be great for you. All right, so we'll get deeper into this. Now, let me give you, for this short video, let me give you 2 secrets that I want you to think about. This will help you become more successful, especially when you combine it with public speaking. Okay, so secret number one. Secret number one is you need a specific goal you're aiming at. Okay, so let me give you a specific goal, an example of one, and also an example of a non-specific goal. A specific goal would be, I would like to get 100 new customers or clients from my speeches in the next 12 months. That's specific. We can track it. Every month we can look at it and see, are we moving closer to achieving our goal? A non-specific goal usually fails. A person may say, I'd like to get new customers or clients from giving speeches in the next 12 months. See, it doesn't tell us anything. Do we want to get 3 new customers in the 12-month period? Do we want to get 250 new customers in a year or in 12 months? So successful people are always specific. They know exactly what they're going for, and they can track it. They're not only tracking it per year, they're tracking it per month. Many of them are tracking it each week. They want to see, okay, how much closer am I to reaching my goal? So you need a specific goal. And then secret number 2 is you need a specific plan for achieving that goal. So we start looking at everything. Like I say, for a new speaker, let's say they're averaging 2 new speeches. Actually, not 2 new speeches, 2 new customers per speech. All right. So we start analyzing. We start looking at, okay, if they give a speech each week and they're getting 2 new customers per week or per speech, well, they're going to have their 100 new clients or customers within a 12-month period. Okay, so you have to decide what you're trying to achieve, how big is your goal, and then what's good with public speaking, you can always increase the number of speeches that you're giving. You can say, I'd like to start giving 100 speeches per year, or I'd like to give 200 speeches per year. You can also increase the size of the groups you're speaking at. Instead of 50 people at each group, how about 100 people? How about 200? I have coaching clients that are speaking to 500 people, but they've been out there speaking for a while, so they feel pretty confident now. All right, and we'll get deeper into this. I want you to watch for my videos that are online on the internet. And let me give you my website. My email address is on the website. You can send me emails with your questions. Go to www.successwithpublicspeaking.com. That's www.successwithpublicspeaking.com. And send me your questions. I'll try to get back to you within usually around 48 hours. All right. And we're going to get deeper into these things. I'm going to start covering on my videos some of the things I cover with my coaching clients. So one thing is the fear of public speaking. How do you deal with that? There are some great strategies for this. How do you write a good speech that's good for your field? You don't want to go out there and just give any kind of speech. Okay? That's why a lot of people quit public speaking. They try to go out there on their own and they just start saying anything, and the people maybe aren't interested in what they're saying. So we kind of analyze that. We also look at, how do you get speaking engagements? How do you get good speaking engagements? So we look at several things. What kind of groups? We start thinking about target marketing. What kind of groups should we go after? And because you don't want to go after just any group, because they may not be interested in your topic. And they may not have a budget to pay you or even to hire you if they like what you're saying. Okay? So we look at groups like associations, companies, corporations, conferences, conventions, organizations. There's all kinds of groups that you can target market. And we start analyzing that, and that's when people's numbers go up. Instead of getting 2 customers and clients per speech, maybe they're starting to get 5. And some people, if they're targeting the right kind of companies or groups, they may be up to 10 new customers or clients per speech. So we cover all of this. And I do want you to know I do offer individual and group coaching online. I coach people from all over the world, and most of it is online these days. Okay, so we use Zoom, we use Skype, we use a lot of different conferencing methods. All right, and so you can do it in the comfort of your home or office. All right, so I'll tell you what, we're going to end this video, and I want to give you my website one more time. It's www.successwithpublicspeaking.com. That's www.successwithpublicspeaking.com. I'm Dr. Edward Martin. I'm a public speaking coach and a motivational speaker, and I want you to know you can become a successful and confident public speaker, and this will be great for any field or business you're in. All right, so until next time, this is Dr. Martin. I want to wish you a good new year and have a great week.